beautiful view up from the top of this tower. Now, you may be wondering, how did I get to this point? Well, that is a question that will be answered. It all started when I spawned into a birchwood forest that had a really big cave that I'm definitely going to go in later. So, I started out as you always do, collecting rocks and finding floating trees, along with mining the gravel that you find. And with the gravel, I made a few too many flint knives, which I used to mine the grass and get the plant fiber, which could be used to build an axe to chop down the first tree. And I also found this mine shaft thing that had a bunch of treasure in it. I then proceeded to build all the stone tools you could ever want and need, and found this really nice battle tower, which I'm currently living in. Please excuse the not so great frame rate. Remember to subscribe and enjoy the video. Well, now you know the story of how I got to this point. But I did also do a few more things, like get 2 dogs. Where's that? There he is. I extended this a bit and cleaned it up a bit so that I can actually live here. And I cleaned up down there, got a canteen from some cows, and that's pretty much it. Now, this is a pretty good base because, well, I can see dragons coming from miles off. It's pretty safe. It's in a biome that doesn't get me too hot. There's just one problem. The corruption. Over there is a deadly thing, or could be deadly, if I leave it untreated. So we'll treat it eventually, but today, I'm just going to leave it there. Now, some of you may have noticed that my hearts are not exactly hardcore hearts, are they? And if you didn't notice, now you have. Well, that happens to be because I did it in a survival world so that if I died, I could just spawn in a new world and not have to just make a whole new world every single time I died, because I died a lot. I would be in the same world, but that's okay because I don't know where my other death was. The items will have despawned by the time I get there, so it doesn't really matter. Another thing is, I thought that I could change my game mode to hardcore after I found a good, setup like I have here. So I was going to change to hardcore, but you can't. So today I am hoping to get some armor by mining everyone's favorite super deadly iron ore. Oh, don't forget about coal ore, which is even worse. Okay, I believe I have collected enough without incidents. And it's nighttime. Hopefully no monsters spawned while I've been in here. Well, that's a rock. Deadly creature that lifts you into the sky. Kills you up there. I don't know if they're hostile at day or just at night. But I don't want to find out. Thank goodness we're safe. Because there was a skeleton over there. That rock they both could have been the end of me. So if you didn't know, in RLCraft you can actually make chainmail armor using things called chainmail plate. And you can just forge it into armor. And it only takes 4 defense skill instead of the usual 8. And it provides almost as much defense as iron. Not the full, but almost. And I just so happen to have enough levels to get defense level 4, which lets me equip all this armor. And now I am protected, although noisy. So, we've never got to this point before, have we? It's always been death, death, death. Oh, and another death before I've ever gotten armor. Which means that you guys don't know what happens after you get armor. I have gotten armor like once before in all the times I've played RL Craft, and after it, you get armor. It's mostly about leveling your skills up, farming, just building a house, all the normal Minecraft things, then going in a cave and doing very dangerous things. Although I recommend leveling your defense update first, getting a shield, better weapons. Just get iron things before you go in a cave, because they're deadly. No, it's one of these things. Okay. My armor is working very well. I killed him. I killed him and didn't die. So much health. Oh my gosh, I have so much health left. That... Oh. Oh my gosh, my heart is racing. Well, that is one enormous tree. Right on the other side of this place. Oh, and remember the first world that I played in? And I went into one of these places? Well, I went right next to those flowers, like, right next to them. And, they actually explode. Like, they explode and kill you instantly. So I am very glad I didn't touch one. But it didn't really help, did it? Because I still died. So I figured out a way that my armor will no longer be loud. I just went and disabled armor sounds in the mod config. And apparently there was battle music, so of course I enabled that. So I think the next thing I need to do is start a garden. Not only because I need food, but because, if you believe it or not, there is actually benefits to this mod pack. Everyone's so shocked. Yes. Yes, you are. But the good thing is, what was it? 1 second. Okay, I remembered what it was. And it just took a while of searching through all the negative things. But it is that crops give you XP when you harvest them. Which is really, really nice, because XP is very, very, very useful in this mod pack. Like, oh, I can't... Yeah, okay, I'll break it with an axe. Or not, because that will use up its durability. I think it does that at 1.12. Now, I've gone and gathered enough XP to finally level up my farming skill to level 2. And plant some seeds in a seedy place. And did you see what I just did? I removed my shield. I recommend not doing that. It could be the death of me one day, but it will not be today. See? Now that I've built that garden, it will slowly grow over time. And that is a task completed. There is still one other thing that I am wanting to do. And I've gathered my dogs for this. Hopefully they don't die. And it's called Conquer the First Floor. Or the top floor of the battle tower. Because that's the first floor of this one. And that might be a bit hard. The bottom floor has the boss. Can use dirt to fill her up, I guess. Look up. Should get my water bucket out. Well, normally you think about battle towers being hard. This one's not, because it's midday. These don't spawn anything, so it's just free items for me. Well, since this one was so easy, we might as well just conquer the one below. I think the best way to do this is to just let them burn. Is it double zombie? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Don't fall in, let them burn, and disable the spawners. All at once. I think all the zombies have burned. So we're just going to mine this. Okay, that's worrying. Yep, there's still one right here. Slash a few times. Am I not close enough? Fine. I'll just hit you with my boomerang. This is why I built this thing. Slay a single zombie. Okay, and then I've got to quickly block these stairs. Don't want anything getting up. destroy the spawners, because there's no point in making them into an XP farm, because they destroy themselves after a certain amount of time. They can't climb roofs, can they? Just walls? Spiders? Because if they can climb roofs, then they could get me. But this is the second room. Not the greatest stuff. I mean, it's definitely stuff. Well, I was going to say, since it's taken so quick, I might do one more floor, but that could end up badly because there's skeletons down there. Oh, and now my boomerang's gone, and it's turning nighttime. This does not bode well. I believe that I'm just going to go home. Better quit while I'm ahead. Joke's on them, though. I got enough levels to go up to 8 on my attack, which means they're going to die pretty soon. I'm also going to do agility, and I need gathering and building on 2 as well. But this now means that I can make iron tools and use them. Oh, that's amazing. That feels so good to be able to use that. What? What? You just fell down there? Well, I think I've decided to go with the iron spear. It does not have a negative effect if I have a shield. And it has reach 1. And does 5.5 damage at about the same speed as a sword. Maybe a little slower. Even though we've accomplished so much, there's yet more to do, like kill that monster over there. But I'm hearing you ask, what is it? It is make the base look a little better. Do not think you can deny how much better this thing is looking. Not only have I cleaned up the outside, as you can see, there's no more mound of hill and tree and like messes of like stuff, the bricks and whatever, but I also fixed all the holes in the wall, removed a lot of the vines, and made a new staircase, which is much better than the other one. I also made up here look much better, as well as include more furnaces for faster cooking. And I fixed this overhang a little bit. And there's a little place up there that is currently inaccessible, but I think I will make it when I build more off, because I do want to do more than I've already done. But I can't think of any more for today, and also, I don't think I have a high enough building skill to do much more. And yet, our seeds are still not grown, even the tiniest bit. I'm pretty sure you have to wait till summer for wheat, and I'm not sure how soon summer is, but it's starting to get hot, as you can see from my little temperature gauge above my levels. But there are still many more things that can be done to this, like, I'm planning to do something down here, to make it more, like, base-ish, and then I'm going to make it taller, possibly make like another one and a bridge between them or something that maybe be pretty cool. Probably over here, further away from the corruption that is spreading. But all of that is projects for another day. I'm sorry, but I'm out of time today. And, can you believe it? I didn't end the episode with me dying. That's a first. And we are just getting started with this mod pack. There is so much more to do. Like a whole beast scenario with like summoning and all that. Magic. Eventually I want to kill a dragon and the wither and the ender dragon. All without dying, because if I die, then it's basically a hardcore world, because I'm going to stop playing it. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for today, and if you liked the video, please consider subscribing. Now, I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.